is going on, guys? Johnny here in my hometown. If you know, you know, Buffalo, New York. Frizzy and I, we're doing a little bit of a thrift challenge. She is in her hometown of Indianapolis, Indiana.
Hey guys, it is Lizzie aka Frizzy here, and I am in Indianapolis about to go into my favorite place, the Goodwill outlet aka the bins. So let's see what we find.
I am in Buffalo. We are both thrifting. We're going to do a little competition. We are going to see who can find the better stuff in their hometown. Whose hometown is best? Guys, you know it's going to be Buffalo. I took this trip with my parents as well. You can see them right here checking comps in the store. Made my heart happy. So proud of them.
Alright, you guys, so I went to the bins. I was there for 2 hours. I had some stuff in my cart, but not worth it because I'm flying. And so I decided to leave the bins, leave my cart. And as you can tell, I'm feeling a little under the weather. So I think it's time for me to hit up a couple Goodwills and then go back to the family's house and get some rest. But thank you guys.
You know, I had to find the Goodwill. This actually used to be the lawn and leaf and the lawn and garden entrance of our Kmart back in the day, but now it is a Goodwill, so let's see what we can find. It doesn't get much more Buffalo than hockey nets. Every Goodwill I went in had hockey nets. These pillow pets, they actually do really well. It depends on the team and the condition, so you know I had to snag this Bills one. All right, guys, so we're out. We grabbed a couple things. I love Buffalo to death, but I have no reception in this town, so I cannot look anything up. There were some cool things that I took pictures of that I can comp later and see if I need to go back and get it, but there was a couple things that I did snag. First up, I got this Washington Nationals fitted hat, only $1.99, gonna snag that every time. And then I also got this Taking Back Sunday t-shirt with like this winged panther kind of vibe to it. Some sold comps for 30 bucks. If you don't know who Taking Back Sunday is, you never went through an emo phase, so hop on Spotify and start your emo phase now. And then I am a homer. I am a rabid member of Bills Mafia, so I did get this Buffalo Bills pillow pet, but looked up comps real quick at the car and they sell for like 30 bucks and I picked it up for $4. So good deal all day, but it's Bills, so I'm not leaving it behind. On to the next one. We are at stop number 2. We are in West Seneca, New York. If you know anything about Buffalo, just a suburb. It's where I went to high school. But we're gonna see what we can find in here. This used to be an old department store when I was a kid, but now it looks like a pretty big Goodwill. Let's see what we can find. All right, guys, the hard goods are out of control. They have tons of plush, but all of them are like $5 a piece, so just not really worth it. And there's not a lot of like name brand clothing items either, so I don't know if they pull stuff from online. Very, very weird vibe, but we'll keep looking. All right, guys, so that was a pretty big bust, but it's fine. You know, when you're traveling and you're thrifting, you're not really looking for the bread and butter stuff. You're looking for more of a wow, because I didn't pack an extra suitcase or anything. So the search continues. All right, guys, so we just checked out the Amvet's thrift store. Interesting finds. I found a vintage Chicago Bears stuffed animal that may be the star of the show. There was some new Tag Torrid that we snagged. Couple things for the personal. Nothing too exciting, but this bear's pretty cool. Stay tuned.
Frizzy here at the thrift. Look at this beautiful sweater. There is no label on this, so I look inside because it felt amazing, and come to find out it is a designer Eskandar high-end brand. This was 50% off, not 25. Picked it up for $9.
All right, guys, the Buffalo thrift tour continues. This time we are at Savers. I do not know. I'm going to have to check with Frizz on this. I do not think we have ever been to a Savers before. So I'm pretty excited. If we have, I don't remember. So it'll be like the first time. Let's see what we can find. All right, guys. So Frizz confirmed first time at a Savers for either one of us. Went through these Buffalo Sabres hats, $11 for a used strap back. All right, guys, these prices are insane. $10.29 for this Exertion basketball thing, and then $10.29 for a dry tech shirt. Like, whew, we might not be able to find anything. All right, guys, so this is where all the treasures were hiding. These pre-bagged toys, that's where it was at. I found 11 bags of Ben 10 toys that are going to make us a lot of money. All right, guys, so there you have it. Our Battle of the Hometowns, Buffalo versus Indy. It did not go as we had planned.
No, I'm so sad.
Frizz got down with the sickness.
Caught the ick. Ugh.
She was down for the... I mean, when you walk out of the bins, you know you're not feeling well.
Terrible. I tried, though. I really tried.
But you did still have some good finds.
I did. I went to, like, a boutique thrift store where I found some great things. So, yeah.
Paid up a little bit, but got the goods.
It was 50% off sale, so it was still paying up, but not as bad as it would have been.
Well, the more you spend, the more you save.
Exactly.
I had some luck with those Ben 10 action figures that should do pretty well. One thing that I'm learning about selling toys is that people don't like to pay for them. So we've had a couple cancel orders for non-payments, which is always frustrating. Yeah. But it was always good to go home. I got to see my grandma. You got to see your mams and your dads and
everyone. It was nice.
It was nice. So we will do this again when we are both 100. Yes. So that way it's a fair fight.
Right, because I didn't have a chance.
I mean, you did well, though.
That's okay.
You did well. All right. We also didn't pack extra suitcases. No. We had to be selective. We weren't as prepared as we should have been.
Right.
But guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in to another video.
And comment, and subscribe.
Do what Frizzy tells you to do, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. And here's just a little fun footage, guys. This is a Buffalo staple. I got it. The goal is to get 5 balls in a row before anybody else does, but you got to go one at a time with everybody. It gets awfully competitive. You win crap, but you got to play it.